I'm out here running at it's about 7:30 a.m. Thoth is gonna do another walkabout. Crazily enough, that I'm gonna get back in order to film him and watch over him. There's the little ones there. Are you happy to see Mama? Yeah. What are you doing right now, my sweet?
I'm getting ready to free myself of the nightmare kind of continuous replay of this thing that happened. The whole thing is very wrapped around the closing of the doors and the speeding away the motorcycle. I have a mythos that's connected to it now. It's like this demon came. I was heading towards these smiling people, and this demon came by and just attacked me and sped off, and they were afraid and they closed the doors. But it's still replaying in my head, and it's hard.
Is your mommy's violin? Watch out, watch out!
There's still more things, one more thing to do.
You feel better?
Yes.
That was nice?
It's really nice.
Good, honey. Going out to get another canvas. Can you see me? Can you see Mama? Yeah. She's so precious. Look at that precious one. Yeah. Mimi. 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 There's Dada. We re-bandaged him. Such a beauty, cutie. Oh, who's happy? Who's happy now? Sweet, happy. We got her a leash. We got her a leash. So sweet. Yeah, it's just... So what happened to you tonight?
The driver had kidnapped me.
Kidnapped you? What does that mean?
Kidnapped me. He took me where he wanted to rather than where I wanted to.
Well, he got you to where you needed to get to, but he took you the very long, annoying way around.
You have a little.
He's so pretty. Benny promised me. I actually need to get it on film now.
No, I'm not going to do that. Whoa, why is this open?
He swore to me that he won't that he will look both ways when he goes across the street, and he won't spin. He promised me.
Not to look both ways.
Spinning.
Like I always do.
Good girl. Good girl, Mimi. It's your first walk.
Heel.
Good girl. That's good, baby. It's okay. Come on, silly. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Good girl. You're fine. Come on. It's fine. Good girl, Mimi.
Excuse me.
Ah!
Good
you.
Mimi. Good apple.
It's always in a strange spot.
Daddy. Here she goes.
Alright, that's alright.
Dada.
She's wandering around.
We had a really fun family grocery trip. Yes, we did. And I got a baby. So sweet. Going on a trip, Mimi. Come on. Here we go. Here's the baby.
Full and X-Mac, I do record with you. I'm very happy with you.
Oh, thank you. You need to go, honey.
Yeah, okay.
Nice to
Enjoy,
meet
yeah?
you.
Thank you. Okay,
Bye.
yeah, nice to meet you.
Sweet. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. It's okay.
Right.
Here we go.
He's just happy to be in the arms.
Thank you again for inviting us to stay again. So the more time we get to spend with you, the better. Oh, so cute. Oh God, I hope we get to see the volcanoes tomorrow.
Did you feel the earquake?
Yes.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
This is the third time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gorgeous sunset. Isn't that amazing?
So it needs to wipe down.
Okay, so when we come back,
Right.
there must be a sponge in the sink.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're so sweet.
Don't ask for permission to do everything.
Just
because,
do it. Yeah.
No, but he's very proper. He do things like that. So he. No, first they said like, there was no problem. And then
OTH.
That's how it's supposed to be said.
Hard to say.
And then in my prayer meditation, I asked Spirit, the name, then I thought of my friend Zubin, and I said, no, that's not it. And then after a couple hours there, all of a sudden, came this Z in my mind, and I
Like
said,
Zorro.
yeah, like Z.
We're like
And I said, oh, that's it, Zubin.
yeah.
Instead of Zubin, I said, that's it.
That's the
It
name.
has more.
Perfect.
It
Perfect.
was perfect.
It is
So I've been zooming around ever since.
Doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay, your turn, Shasta.
Yeah. What about
How did
your
you
name?
get your name?
Okay, I'm Patricia normally. and I've had so many names during my childhood too. My family called me Trisha because in Italy they pronounced it Patricia, not Patricia. And Patricia is the American name. But then I had to endure Pat and Patty and all that crap. I never liked my name. But my family used to call me Trisha, which was sweet, Trisha. And then when I got to high school, I changed it to Trisha. And college, Trish. So when I met Zubin, I was Trish.
Yeah.
But then we embarked on a cross-country journey, like immediately. And by the time we got to Colorado, I felt like, oh my God, I have to change my name. I'm just like not that person anymore, whoever she was. And this happens a lot when people go cross-country. So he took me on my first hike up real mountains, which are the Rockies.
Yeah,
It wasn't. We didn't climb, but we hiked up, and it was called Maroon Bells, and okay. So I felt like I wanted to change it. And I thought, well, when I come back down, I'm going to have a name. Oh no, it wasn't there. It was at Mount Shasta.
Yeah.
Okay, so we did climb that mountain, but then when we got to California and we went up Mount Shasta, that's when I decided, okay, that's it. I need a name. And when I come back down, I'm going to have it. But I didn't have it. I didn't have it. And we started trying out all these names. And then we stayed at Carmel Valley, which was a really sweet spot. And then we were going through the chakras, because that was really popular then. Oh, you know about the chakras from India, the whole energy system of the 7 wheels of energy. Okay, so the top one, so we started naming them, and when we got to the heart one, it's called Anahata. And Zubin said, oh my God, Anahata. I'm like, whoa. I don't know, that's a little too much. And he said it that way. So I said, okay, that sounds like a warrior, and that is not me. So we went all the way up, and we got to the top one, and it was Zhahastra. And Zubin said, oh, that's it, Zhahastra.
What? So you? Okay.
So he pulled it through. I struggled with it for a few weeks. I'm like, this is a lot, because each syllable is open. So it's like and I thought, I don't know how open I am. I'm going to learn this, but I struggled with it. Much later, I realized that Mount Shasta was in that name. And that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
So then when my grandsons were born, that was way too much for them to say. So Zandra said, let's call you Shashi, which I really love.
Shashi.
I really love that name. So I thought, here I'm going to just mostly say it's Shashi because it's easier.
That.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
like
lovely
it.
nickname.
It's sweet.
Shashi.
Yeah, it's easy and sweet. Yeah.
Zubi's a lovely nickname too.
Except once we found out that in the Middle East, Zubi is the name for their doobie.
They're hooey?
They're hooey. We're like, great.
Well, that's when I discovered, that is exactly the moment I discovered my astrological sign.
What? What do you mean?
Penis rising.
I knew she'd like that.
You said it's a penis rising.
Can you tell he's a double Scorpio?
That's something.
that was amazing to discover my rising song.
Okay, now you say how you got your name.
Yes.
I don't remember.
Oh
Yes,
no,
you
you
do.
must
I
remember.
remember.
You do remember.
It's somebody named you. It must have come through you, yeah.
You remember.
I can only remember as that it's connected with wisdom, and
How long have you had it? You've had it for quite a while.
for a long time, yeah, since my 30s.
Oh,
So yeah, more than 40 years.
well, I didn't know it was that long.
Yeah, I had it, and I didn't establish it until I really went out on the street to play. And I was in the band, named the band. That was I was. Yeah. And I couldn't hold the name because it's so big.
Yeah.
So I named the band this, and that was the reason the band broke up actually.
Was there a reason? Why?
Because I should have called it Thoth and the Scribes, or Thoth and I called it Thoth, and I was Thoth, and so it when there were moments when I had to step forward to tell people
Oh, they're ready already.
I had to tell people not to do something.
Yes.
Then it showed that I was in charge, and they didn't accept that. It was my kindness thing.
It always happens in a band, doesn't it? One person senses they can lead, and the other people get jealous.
Yeah, it's something like that.
The falafel salad street.
Wow, that's pretty.
That's nice.
Life is a gift that keeps on. What did you say?
That you two are a gift that keeps on giving.
I said I didn't like that. What did I say?
I thought you said you didn't like me saying that.
Oh,
What?
just the phrase, not them, but just
Gift that keeps on giving.
yeah, it's a little cliched, but
But you can say that about us. That's fine.
she doesn't mind.
And I said, this is a great name, but it took a long time for me to grow into it.
Yeah, this is hard to pronounce.
It's hard to pronounce. It's a lot of stuff to even say one is wise.
What's your original name?
Stefan.
Oh, okay. And that's how you pronounced it too?
My mother
That's how you-
pronounced my name Stephen.
Yeah.
I changed it. I changed the pronunciation.
I like Stefan. That's nice.
Yeah, it just felt
Stefan
softer.
is a sweet name. Yes. It does feel softer. Yeah.
And when I started playing around San Francisco in the streets, then I wanted a name that more showed who I showed more what I was doing.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, totally get that.
Really good.
I got my name. My original name is Caitlin.
Oh, that's
Caitlin.
beautiful. Beautiful.
Caitlin Harkin.
Caitlin.
My sister's name is Jamie.
Oh.
I hate it.
You don't like Jamie?
No.
No.
Well, I hate my sister.
No, I mean the name.
Yeah, I don't like the, yeah. My mom wanted to call me Kathleen, I think, which I went by for
That's
a
what
little.
my sister's name is.
Yeah? Oh, really? Which I went by for a little bit when I was a kid. And then I chose the name Zoe when I was like 15 because I love Cirque du Soleil. And there's a character in Cirque du Soleil, a singer named Zoe, that I wanted to play forever. I auditioned for it when I was 19, but I didn't get it.
Do you audition for Cirque du Soleil?
So did he. We both
no
did at
kidding.
different times.
Wow.
Yeah, I did
In
when
New
I was.
York.
Where did you audition?
New York.
I auditioned in Florida when I was 19, right before I met Thoth, like a few months before I met him
Then
in
you
New
have
York.
to tell us that story.
It's interesting.
Hello.
Hello.
But he looks like him.
And yeah, I went by Zoe Indigo for like my
Oh, I
teenage
love that.
years
That's
when I went into high school, and I actually had a great English teacher who like accepted my name and made a joke, like he said, your name is Caitlin. And I said, what do you want to go by? And I said, Zoe. And he said, oh, that makes sense. Just funny. It's just being funny.
Very
you know?
sweet.
Yeah. It's just joking. And then I moved back to New York. And I met Thoth a few months later, and we were making an album, our first album. We made a little dinky, just somebody had a field recorder and took it to the Angel Tunnel where we were playing and just set it up, and Thoth made a really beautiful cover for it. It was our most famous photo. It was a really pretty photo that someone took. And that was in 2009, I think, and summer of 2009. And Thoth said, "What do you want your name to be, Zoe Indigo? That's because once the name is on an album, that's kind of gonna be your name." Oh, and before that, he called me Pink Angel because that's a whole story. That I had a really bad time in theater school where they were picking on me, and I was wearing pink wigs to class every day and dressing like a clown.
Radical.
Because I couldn't help it. I didn't know what else to do.
Could you not help it? Pink was it.
Yeah, and they talked about, we were having a class meeting, and they said, well, we have to talk about the pink elephant in the room. And I didn't know that was like the elephant in the room.
Oh, right.
But they were talking about me, and it made me cry, and I went to the tunnel and cried to him, and he said, you're not a pink elephant, you're a pink angel. So that was my name for a little while.
That's cute.
Isn't that cute? And then when we were making the album and I had to come up with my name, I fell asleep and I had this just sparkly vision where the name just showed up with clouds and stars and things floating all around. Lila'Angelique showed up. And I woke up and I went to the tunnel the next day and I said, my name's Lila'Angelique now.
So you've had several incarnations.
Several names, yeah. And it was,
But that's not Leela.
what?
That's not your name, Leela. It's Angelique.
Lila'Angelique.
Oh,
Lila'Angelique.
Oh,
I used to be really specific about people calling me Lila'Angelique.
Okay.
But now
You
I
said
just
it
say
so fast I missed the first one.
Lila'Angelique.
But then Leela in the Indian
Yeah.
is a dancing light.
Yep.
You knew that at the time?
No, I didn't know anything. And it was kind of my birthstone color.
People have been telling me.
Amethyst. And Angelique, of course, means angel in French, which I am.
It's like Pink Angel too.
So it's kind of like Pink Angel, but it's like
Yeah.
purple.
Purple and pink.
Yeah.
The rest of the colors.
Do you want some more salad? Sweet place. You have fun, Mimi? Daddy's coming home. Hello, pretty. Mimikins. Mimikins. Hi. Look how buffon it is this morning. Do you see? Do you like the view, sweetheart? Is it pretty? Like that view? Oh, look at this and look around. She's a sponge cake. She's an angel sponge cake. Favorite rugby time. Yay! Rugby time. Happy rugby time. So happy.
She's a very solid packed creature.
She is.
She's much more solid packed than you've ever known. She's like lovely.
Look at him.
We are dancers.
You are amazing.
We're dancing through life.
He came in
Through life.
dancing. Oh my God.
Yay!
Colorado,
Mm-hmm.
and I actually danced in the woods and streams, and then I did something something that no one has ever done.
What?
No, that I'm not saying no one, but very few have ever done.
Well, probably not
I
until you did.
I developed a form of dance, dancing down glaciers.
What?
Yes, in Colorado.
What does that even mean?
That means in the summer and the fall there's still snow. It's called a
Oh
glacier.
yeah.
Yeah.
Where I would go to the top of it and dance down it.
What?
Yeah.
That's cool.
And then I would jump off a rock slide area, which was like 12, 13,000 feet, and I would jump off a ledge where when I landed, the whole rocks would cave underneath me, and so I would dance down it.
What?
Yeah.
You are
Yeah.
crazy. You
like
and
that.
Thoth are so similar. It's so cute.
So somebody made a film of me doing that.
Do you
and
have
sh-
it
and
still?
Showed it. No,
Oh,
it got stolen with all my things.
When that happened.
Yeah, when that accident happened. But anyway, she told me. She said you're ahead of your time.
you
Yeah.
are.
But
Well, that's
what's
why we were
interesting?
meeting you.
That's
Yeah.
that's what people are doing now. You see it, on Instagram and different places.
Yeah.
People are dancing in nature and
Yeah.
different places. It's beautiful.
When was it you did that?
In the 60s,
Oh my god.
1964, 65.
Wow.
And once a month, we decided, let's create a new form of theater, participatory theater.
How did you think of that?
Because, I don't know, drugs.
Okay.
No, actually, it was just inspiration.
It's
No,
just, I guess it just goes that way.
I wasn't into drugs at all.
It just goes that way because when you really get into it, you just want to embrace everybody with it.
Yeah.
Well, we just wanted to play
Yeah.
Yeah.
and create, and because I was dancing professionally, I just felt like, wow, what would it be like if we, instead of watching the performance,
Yeah.
you're in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what we created, and it was such a success.
Wish I'd been there. Wish I
So I'll
was...
tell you one event.
Okay.
Maybe that we called it, but we had this event. This was classic. We had an event where people lined up around the block to come. So it was a journey we took people on.
In New York.
Yeah, New York and Chelsea on this loft. We were on like the
Did
second
we live
floor.
in Chelsea? I don't remember. what we
Chelsea
did.
I
is.
think we've stayed in Chelsea once.
But we've gone in and out.
Yeah, I love Chelsea.
So anyway, Chelsea's very famous right now.
Yeah.
So we were there right before it became real famous. So we could rent this huge loft. So then the guests would come and they would go up the stairs. And then as they went up the stairs, they were blessed. We gave a special blessing. We had a goddess there,
Oh.
with incense and blessing them as
Wow.
they came up the stairs. Then they came through the door and we decorated it. So as you opened the door, you went into a chamber. And the chamber was this huge throne, this chair, like you would find in like King Arthur or something. We found one of these chairs like that. And we had them go and sit in the chair, and a goddess came and took off their shoes and washed their feet.
Wow.
And at the same time, another goddess came and sang to them. And sang in such a way that they could join in,
Oh.
if they wanted to.
Uh-huh.
And then we guided them through a little tunnel, and where they had these different experiences going through the tunnel, like a gateway, right? And when they came out, do you know what there was? We bought a truckload of grapes, and we filled it in a swimming pool, and we all made wine together. That's why they washed their feet. And we had this huge room with this huge, not one of those inflatable swimming pools, filled with a ton of grapes, and everyone got in. We made wine, and we had musicians playing, and people were dancing in it.
That is amazing.
That's fun.
Oh my
Play.
God,
So
Zubin.
the ending was, after we made the wine and everything, all of us decided, let's go on a journey together. So we went down, got on a subway, and we went down and took the boat to where? That greets everybody in New
To the
York.
Statue of Liberty.
Of course.
Wow.
So we all went there, gave our blessings, and then when we came back, of course everybody then went on their way. But when my partner Ivan and I came back, we went into the loft and we couldn't believe it. Thousands of flies.
Flies?
Yeah, because of all the
That was the great.
that we had to clean it up.
That's funny. I'm out. This helps.
Zubin tells the best stories. What? What?
That's a thought.
Look at this. Look at this.
Our first day.
You're so sweet.
I just want to go with your violins for the picture.
Ready? I'm good doing my garden of gratitude.
Nice fruit salad.
I know.
You had it last time there.
It was really good. You didn't eat anything.
Well, I don't know. That was the first
I
one.
watched. I watched. I was standing there in
Yeah.
stillness, holding, and all right, how long is this going to last? And then it went boom, and then it resided. But as I was standing there, everybody in the villas.
You're supposed to go outside.
Ask anyone. The universe is baffling. Here are some real-life scenes from a bewildered mind and heart. You is the mystery, and me is the quester. In brief, but potent captions, the unfathomable becomes more familiar and even humorous. To be able to laugh at our undeniably odd predicament is at the heart of this series. Wow.
So that's the intro to
Nice.
somebody.
Look at that. So cute. The universe in an asterisk.
One predicament.
Huh.
It's so cute. Another one. Who wants to take a picture?
I gotta wait for Zubin.
Well, she could have given.
The apples. Look how sweet.
Yum,
You made
thank
it
you.
for us. Oh, Zubin. Thank you.
And I tumbled into the ground and they disappeared, and all these people who I was singing to completely rejected me. But now it's a demon appeared out of nowhere and took my violin from me, and they, out of fear of this demon, when it disappeared into the ether, these people, out of fear of that demon, closed their doors to be protected from it.
Interesting. So it took it out of the personal
Yeah.
wounding to a story.
Yeah,
Oh, interesting. Wow.
it really helped a lot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's so interesting.
And I was able to forgive. That was part of doing it too. Was to
Yeah,
forgive them.
yeah. Wow.
And now, after that walkabout, I felt like I could go down there and sing to them again.
Oh my God. Well,
And that
Don't
was
spin
important.
across
Please
the
don't.
road.
Please don't
Yeah.
go on that road.
No, I can't go.
And he's promised me to not spin across roads anymore.
Any road.
He had to swear to me. He had to look in my eyes.
Any road.
No
here.
roads. No spinning across the road.
Yes, because yes,
He
the
was making-
Balinese will try to stop, but they may not
spinning.
predict your movement.
Yeah.
Hi, Zubin. Love you.
He was also, they were also very occupied.
Okay. Love you.
Big Carrie.
Come. Right away.
Watch out.
Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Hello, Daddy. So sweet. Look at her go. Look at Daddy. No, Mimi. Sit.
Good girl. Walk it.
Here we go.
Bread is so good. So good. We're so blessed.
Happy campers.